Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for more fish. I'm Rev the House Kelvin, where I've only been slightly affected by fish madness. It's okay. Our slowly but steadily growing fish-based economy and society, well, we do have the Globdians, so it's not entirely fish-based at least. But still, it's going quite well. Although, literally, I think half of my workforce is, you know, free. Like, I do really need to find more jobs for people. Which is tough. Like, we're still getting more immigrants. We're above 300 for crying out loud. But yeah, no. The cotton farm will be... Okay, we're in spring, so the cotton farm will be... Oh no, the cotton farm's already running, right? Okay, so the cotton farm is, how long? 6.8 days from harvest. Sweet. Then the weaver will get to work. And all will be well. Now, let's see. Maybe it's time I get some thinkers. Also, might not be a bad idea. Yeah. Science would be good. It would be. Okay. Well, for now, I'm going to continue with aquaculture. Because of course I am. Alright. I don't think I care about this. I just mostly want to get this area. Well, damn it. Yeah. Alright. It's looking pretty good. As high up as we can get it. Nice. Yeah, so this one can employ 22 fishermen. $21. I say slowly reducing the number of fishermen it can employ. Yeah, max dimension reached. Ugh. Well, I can't leave that one there. So, although that one is fairly far away, so, God, Well, for now, let's continue our general development of the land. Go. Slow but steady. I have, 150 odd jobbers, might as well use them. You guys are already fabricating, good. Yeah, that means before too long, the upgrades here will be possible. Yeah. Yeah. We also need more lumber by the looks of it. Which I can definitely help with. Let's fill the trees of the city. And, I suppose... Also, yeah, okay. Still gonna be a while before we have that. I can allocate a decent number of boxes to wood. Couple more cloth and furniture. Alright. And... One, two, three, four. Yeah, I definitely built that temple in the wrong place. Dang it. I mean, it's not really a surprise. I just kind of threw it down. But that's okay. It's just a crater one, so it was super cheap, which is part of the reason I threw it down so willy-nilly. It'd be better to put it somewhere down here, I think. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, we've got another Globdian pasture available. Yeah, 22 seems right. Although it's just going to take a long time before the production really ramps up, but that's okay. I mean, this one's production seems like it has ramped up to the maximum. So this one has fresh water. Interesting. Interesting, yeah. There is, like, freshwater mechanics I don't necessarily have a great grip on yet, but that's fine. Honestly, a 10% hit to their productivity doesn't even faze me in the slightest, given how high their productivity is. Still not going to be quite as high as the fishermen, but they still need their upgrade, so... 3.5 days. And then hopefully the weaver can really get to work. It can't. Refined carpenter. Alright. So, how are you doing? Ooh, services here. Capacity's 53. Okay, maybe we need, like... Honestly, let's just go with a full 10. Like, keep getting more food. Let's go. Okay, their capacity may only be 53 anyway. Well, no. I think that's trailing. Looks like it can almost serve the city right now, which is pretty good. Either way, that should help people's moods a little bit. I think I maybe need to accept that this isn't going to work as I designed, which is fine. Let's maybe try again. Is there a thinner stall? I was gonna say, yeah, there is. There we go. Oh yeah, need to be one more. This suggests it can serve 224 people. We'll see. We shall see. I guess it looks like it's actually successfully serving most people, so I'm trying to not complain too much. Alright, and the harvest has begun. Good. So that means the weavers should now actually get to work. Yeah. Let's go, weave that fabric. $42 workers. Yeah, sure, why not? Like, just prepare the meals, you know? Let's make sure that everyone is getting their access to food stalls and food in general. You know? That is the goal. Like, I'll probably end up deleting these and honestly just building like a grand food stall down here or something. Because that seems to be where we're headed. Pretty quickly, and we need a damn lot of those food stalls otherwise. Or we need to make them big. I'd be like, yeah, I should actually probably leave a pond here, shouldn't I? There we go. Slowly but steadily. Man. Yeah, 374. The population just continues to grow. Yeah, this place is... combined, they are still struggling. Jesus Christ. Are we struggling with food in general? Honestly, we might be. It's very possible we actually are, because, like... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop authorizing additional immigrants. Because I have an unfortunate feeling that we're actually not able to produce enough food for everyone right now. Which, you know, isn't actually that big of a surprise in the grand scheme of things, but still. Just at the rate that our, like, population tends to grow. And admittedly, it's at least in part me. Yeah, so we're gonna have some... Just a body? Eh. Fair enough. I'm just sick. Just laying in the water. Understandable. Have a nice day. Did I ever get a fight pit going? I did not. Well, let's get more streets constructed. 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. There we go. Perfect. There we are. So 100 per row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have enough housing for 700 people now. That'll solve that problem at least. Now, on to removing more water. And trying to figure out where in the hell I can get this set up. It'll be fine. Internally trying to think like, okay, so where can I put the things? The ground, so I don't break the fish, you know? Yeah, we're good. Alright. That far is the answer. Very good. I do almost wonder if this is, like, actually kind of suboptimal. But I think it's fine. You know? Like, I just get so... For so little space used, I get so much food. But it's almost like I do kind of worry that, in the end, I won't have enough. On the other hand, I do have, like, so much room. And with the upgrades, it should be nearly unstoppable here. Like, yeah, somehow this is only 9 fishermen. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. Like, I think it's just going to require me to be building a lot more of a decentralized city than I usually do, which is probably fine. But yeah, I don't know. 9 more fishermen also just doesn't seem like a lot. It's probably fine. Either way, this is the decision I'm making. It's a new system. I don't necessarily have the answers. And so, I've got to trust myself. Alright. So, our fish production is now 3 in the upgraded ones. Almost, anyway. Which is really good. Like, holy shit. So I just want to point out here that the maximum amount of, like, food I can give people is 4 servings per day. Each Amevian eats 0.375 per day, or per serving, which means at max they can consume 1.5. Each of these fishermen now produce enough fish and, like, climbing that only half of my people need to work in fishing to feed people 4 meals a day. Like, that is huge. That is freaking huge, man. Alright. Yeah, just gotta continue developing. Yeah, the island would be good. I feel like I'm just kind of slowly developing down this little peninsula here. Yeah, like, developing along the coastline does make the most sense for me. I mean, functionally, the only way I can be invaded is from here. Like, this is really the only entrance and exit to my map, right? So, it actually should be relatively easy for me to construct, like, defenses from a singular side. Yeah, a very defensible peninsula and lots of fish. This is Amevian pasture coming along. It's almost halfway there. Slowly but steadily, they're getting there. We have 3 things here. 15 immigrants. Alright. So where was I? Ah, yes. Grand... or no, not a Grand Arena, but a fight pit. Yeah, about there. So that'll be an extra source of services. Good. Yeah, we're struggling to get enough fish for everyone. Alright. Slow but steady. We're nearly 100 animals in that Amevian pasture. Like, our food production's climbing. My wave maker, our food stores are low. We have food stores? Like, I'm surprised we don't have starvation, if I'm being honest here. But yeah, now we're actually getting there. We're getting there. Slowly degrading clothes. That's kind of expected. Nice. So yeah, the fight pit has the 111 available services, so that should handle just fine. Okay, there we are. Finally, it looks like the food stall, or at least one of the food stalls, managed to catch up. It has excess services available, and everyone can eat. Upgrade another fishery. We only have 56 fishermen right now. I'm wondering about the concept of bridges and like trying to use this island. Might not be bad. Like inevitably I'm kind of like stuck to the coast because my main industry is fishing. So there's just in general a lot less I can do on that front. How far can this go? Oh, jeez. Nice. Alright. Slow but steady wins the race. Ooh. That would be a problem. For max dimensions reached, yeah. So let's just go to there. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, that's a problem then. So that's as high as that can go, and as far out as that can go. Well, alright, a non-max storage it will be. Looks like we also need a decent-sized auxiliary, so... around here will be another landing we make. Decent size is right. Damn. We actually need a second auxiliary. Good. Alright. Four, five, so... there we are. Pond. Let's see here. Flush that. Good. God, we have so many immigrants, don't we? 22. I mean, to be fair, we've got a lot more workers in the fishing business now, so we might actually be able to support them. go. Four, five. 3, 4, 5. Oh no. The river runs has infected our people. And it's going to be an outbreak. Caused by poor health. Well, I believe it. I haven't really done much in the way of healthcare yet. So, a disease outbreak, honestly, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. We'll leave a second pond there. Oh. Return water? What? What? Why is it still there, but not here? Oh, okay, so we can return water. Good news. Good news! Alright, so I don't need to have the pond so haphazard anymore. Good to know. I thought I was screwed. Nah, we're good. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Authorize the immigrants, honestly. Let them in. Like, I have all these extra fishermen now, and we're doing good. You know? We have 70 people working in the fisheries, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Alright. Yeah, max dimensions reached. Me, 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 me. Well, it'd have to be something like this. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, no. Our ever-growing population continues to push us along here. Like, I will reach Dakari pretty soon. Ugh. Yeah, we can develop an administration then. And then we'll see. I don't know. I mean, like, realistically, I have done nothing but develop fishing right now as a freaking job. And I guess also the Globdians. Which they're almost full on, which is good. We almost have our second pasture filled out. Alright. Okay, so in that case, yeah, so that line. Move water from here up. Here over. Let's get this stuff filled in, shall we? With my new fleet of odd jobbers that just arrived. Alright. Now where was I? Slow but steady. Oof. How much further can this go? What do you mean blocked by terrain? Oh shit, that's deep water. For whatever reason. Alright. There. Yeah, that's good, I think. Oh yeah, max dimensions reached. Gotta remember that. And auxiliary. Good. There we are. Like I say, once we get to 100, all of our fishermen start becoming slightly more efficient. Which is great. Yeah. Health. The river runs. Occurrence, much more likely with fresh water. Yeah, fair enough. This epidemic is finished with very deadly. Victims may die of dehydration after days of diarrhea, or just wish they did. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so that's our standard cholera. Coal deposit here, if I ever want to make coal. Yeah, we have a lot of fabric, but remarkably not enough furniture to continue our upgrades. Which, fair enough, I suppose. I mean, on that note, as far as things go here... Afterlife. Where's thinking? Anyway, administration. Yeah, it might be worthwhile for me to actually start developing our thinkers. It's too close to the warehouse. It's going to be utilized by other industry. I don't actually want to build them this big. A modular design, I think, is significantly more functional for this as well, similar to my industries. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of thinkers. One of the huge sort of advantages to also like making things smaller and more modular, especially this is really more of an early game benefit, but like the upgrade costs scale with the room's equipment, right? So like even just upgrading this carpenter is already going to be 144 metal. You know? Oh yeah, we just have a tailor here I never did anything with. Yeah, stop working there. There's literally nothing for you to do. I have 203 spare workers. Well, eventually we should get furniture here and that'll be alright. We're at 81. 81 fishermen. Alright. That's good. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to settle for a bridge. Ah, good. Lots of thinkers. Good. That's getting us a lot of knowledge very quickly. I have so much I need to consider and what to do with it. Or I could just spend it on fish. Honestly, I mean, the first level's 50. It's freaking worth it. You know? There we are. 3.125 fish per person now. Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. Can I get, like, math here? 178 fish are produced per day. Okay. 80 eggs. 26 meat. So, 270 food per day. I think that's enough that I could actually reach 2 servings of food, but I'm not going to do that until I actually have to. And generally speaking, I assume at some point in the nearish future I will have to. The people are still just getting happier passively, but how long do I expect that to last? How far down does this go? Alright, that works. Yeah, currently 24 fishermen. Oh, part of the room is not joined? Ah. I see. I think that's it. And we've reached Daiquiri, a noble title and also an alcoholic drink. Yeah. This one I am not really expanding the sea very much because there's actually very little I need over here. And a decent core to put workers and stuff. So we'll do a little bit of a test over here and see how this goes. I mean, this can employ another 24 fishermen. I wonder. Small, tiny island fishery. I realistically can fit this much storage. Unfortunately, we need that much, and thus can only fit this much storage. Yeah. Hey, you know what? It's another 3 fishermen. Alright. So, combined with all these, we'll have 84, and whenever this is done, we should finally break 100. There we are, 108. Experience gained. We now employ... Oh, it's 1 to 600. My apologies. As a result, this combined experience is boosting performance. Boosting will continue to increase up until 600 employees. Alright. So yeah, it is basically, as far as I know, 1% to all fishermen now for every 10 people I employ, between 1 and 600. Which, yeah, that's huge. Well, it kind of continues to get more huge with time, you know? Alright, I already have 3,000 knowledge. Nice. Looking good. Fine dining. Yeah. Alright, so what do I need? Which is always a good question. Well, I think I agreed on needing this tailor upgrade. I mean, roads would be potentially quite good. I guess, what do the Amevians like in their roads? That's probably a good question to ask them. Everyone has their opinions, so... Use the roads. The race prefer to increase... Okay. Is it under the roads I have to look? Ah, yes, here we are. Alright. Let's start with Fungus Road. Nope. Fungus Highway. Dark Plaza. Plaza. Humans love those. Good path. Crystal Water. A road of colored obsidian that mimics water. Alright, so that's the Amevian Road. Requires the tech decorative plazas. Oh, baby. I don't have enough. And on top of that, I would need stone cutting. Which, I mean, honestly, I should probably just get. And before too long, I kind of need to either start exploiting what deposits I have or start trade. What do you need for this? Okay, so let's get a refined weaver, if I don't have that already. Mm-hmm. And now we can employ tailors. There. And it may also be worth my while to start storing cotton. Good. On that note, I really should probably put like, ooh, fucking Christ, that's a lot of people. Yeah, missing workers, sorry, I wasn't anticipating it being that many. 20 people to work in the warehouse. They will just be dedicated haulers, basically. Alright. So yeah, this now produces roughly 50 fabric per day. We'll see what the tailor consumes. The hope would be, I guess, that the tailor consumes 32 fabric a day. 67. Ooh, baby. Alright. So anyway, let's get a second weaver for this tailor. But on the plus side, we do produce 33 clothes. So there are 16 days in a year, and clothes degrade by how much per year? Yeah, 0.5. So every 100 people will need 0. So let's see, divide by 32. I need 3 clothes per 100. So this produces enough clothes per... Press enough director first. Tourist. Huh. Wants to visit a laboratory and stocking. Well, I don't think it's called a stocking. It might be called a stockade. I don't have one of those, though. So anyway, that means we have enough for 1 cloth for 1,000 people right now. That's 39. Praise be, sister. Yeah, honestly, I'll pay that. Sure. I'll pay it. We'll leave us alone for now, yeah. At large, at large. They only have 21 soldiers. I mean, honestly, in general, it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to start getting soldiers. You know? Oh no, there is a stocking. Yeah, I guess. I think those are called the stocks, but good enough. How do our people feel about armies? They are favorable to it. They do not care what kind, though. Alright, that works. That works. Over here, actually, I think works really well. Perfect. Of course you guys would. Not quite. Okay. So we'll reduce it by 2. Then how does that look? Yeah, okay, we can do one more. Okay. $22, $33. $44, and I do like having a nice even roundish number here, so of course. There we are, 6. Perfect. That is a 50-man training room. Alright, let's see about this. Alright, edit. I mean, I have the odd droppers for it, so I'm not too worried. Let's start with just getting, like, everyone trained. As a general rule, I find having, like, a militia to be very good, even if they kind of end up sucking. Like, we'll definitely need some actual soldiers, but a militia is better than nothing. 17 people are currently out sick. Alright. Climate and wells. Alright. How are our wells, by the way? They're still holding. Feel free to stock more fish. We also appear to have enough for another Globdian pasture. Hell yeah. Let's get it built. Alright, so if I built 2 more weavers and another tailor, as well as a second carpenter, there we are. Really starting to have an industry going, you know? Yeah, really I just need to focus on trying to get these upgrades through. Because I think pretty soon, if not now, I'm going to try and get... Oh shit, I can do 0.5 now? Alright, well, that's good to know. How high does this go then? Just to check. Oh no, we can have up to 5 food servings per day. Okay, good to know. That's a change. So I'll now need to produce a little bit more food. I'm used to. That's okay. Just want to check. You guys still have, like... Where is it? Like, somewhere here there is the thing where it will tell me how much they consume. But for whatever reason, I cannot find it. You know? Might be in here. Physics? Ah, there it is. Now it's cold resistance. Because I know what the number is, but alas... No. Noted, we're also decent at clay pits. Good to know. Alright. Yeah, God, we're racist. Alright. Yeah, there we are. Now that I've actually, like, developed my workforce, now that I hit 500. Go figure. But at the same time, like, the amount of happiness we have. Mirages. Oh dear. Multiple reports of foreign armies, giant sandworms, flying entelodons, and so on were dismissed by your advisor until one of them questioned why so much nonsense suddenly made it on their desk. Desert mirages seem to be the culprit, but there are rumors of more sinister things prowling the sands. Either way, trade and taxes will suffer as caravans led astray by your subjects and might lose their sanity. Great. Great. Okay, well, that's lovely. So, I feel like I probably need to maybe look into a hospital. And also maybe trade. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's gonna consume opium. I can farm opium, so that's not really a problem. But it costs tools to build. Tools are tricky right now. Metal and coal is tricky. The lavatory would be the next thing. It will improve our health as well. Alright. Let's do it down here. There we are. Enough latrines, supposedly. I think, yeah. We can just do it this way. And it's stable. Perfect. Just need enough basins, which apparently don't need many of. Yeah, it's pretty easy going. Done. Alright. I do have a decent bit of technology. I don't know. It's always tough without humans. I'm so used to my humans. I love my humans. It also looks like the janitors are struggling a bit. I might need more of them. Supposedly their workload's only like 40%. Looks like they just hit there. Yeah. Looks like some areas up here aren't hit, which is unfortunate. So why is this not getting built? Or otherwise it's taking so damn long to build? Should be a valid question. Anyway, let's try and get another batch of livestock into storage if possible. Don't leave them to rot on the ground. Since each one of these does require, like, you know, 160. There. Let's make sure we're storing it properly. Yeah, we're hitting pretty high on equipment right now, aren't we? Like a second unit of clothes would be nice. And I think we can afford it. Because each tailor gives me enough, yeah, so like with, you know, 2 tailors, I have roughly enough for 37, 38, wow. Yeah, so I should have roughly enough for like 2 clothes for 600 people. Alright. Nope, there's lavatory getting built. I mean, getting the lavatory in as well just as a friggin' service. It's pretty big. It's, yeah, full 3. Alright. So what do you guys require for upgrades? Pottery, fair enough. Also pottery. Like, I do technically have clay. Like, I could try and, like, dig some up and, like, use it for things. Oh, yeah, that's why this is taking forever. Fair enough. Right, all of the construction forces got redirected to the laboratory. Here we are. And that's going to lock everyone's happiness to 100%, pretty much as it can. We have like a decent amount of Amevians nearby, so I don't think I should have to worry too much about getting babies yet. I hope. We might see our population growth stunting though. Yep. But that's okay. I mean, we have additional food. Yeah, we don't have enough food, apparently. I guess to be fair, part of my math was the assumption that I would actually continue upgrading some fisheries, which I am not really doing. Not like out of malice or anything, but just because I'm spending my furniture on everything else. But yeah, happiness is locked about as high as it can go right now. You only have 90 troops. Nice. I mean, ideally I would like to establish trade relations at this point. I think that would be a good idea. Alright. Can theoretically do 60 crates. Probably don't need that many, but... import depot. Can do 40 crates. But yeah, let's get a couple depots established. That way I can maybe import things I need, export some of my surpluses. Yeah, we're up to 1.6 clothes per person now. It's looking good, honestly. At least I think it's looking good. We have over 600 people. Our happiness is in the 90s. Like, I still haven't really spent a lot of the science I've been generating because I've been thinking about trying to get other things sorted. Let's get opium farming, because that is, along with tools, the things I need for, you know, healthcare and all that. Let's get the well upgrade. Can do medicine research. Yeah, we'll be alright. So yeah, this Galoptian pasture is slowly coming online. It's almost full. And as a result, yeah, unfortunately we're now out of fish. This is why we can't have furniture in our homes. All furniture goes to upgrading the fisheries from now on, I think. I don't have an option. But I mean, I've put a lot more workers into the food industry here, so hopefully that's good. And I do have, like, the ability to, like, cut back on a lot of things. Like, I have 50 people training at any given point in time, which I don't really need. But yeah, I should probably just get another fishery. Mm-hmm. 22 more fishermen. Perfect. 100. So they're gonna turn this into a fully inhabited island, filled to the brim with fishermen. But yeah. Yeah, we have up to over 50 odd jobbers again as immigration continues to flow in. $66, $238. Yeah, these carpenters are going as hard as they can. Like 18, 14. It's a start at least. Hopefully that can be done soon, because that will, you know, boost fishing output literally everywhere else by 2% as well. Getting another 22 people in. Every additional fisherman is 0.1% more fish produced in our city from every worker. And slowly we can stack fish out of control. Let's expand the island a little bit. Because like I said, we're going to have some people living on it and all that. For sure. And there we are. We now have 130 workers. Excellent. We're at 3 out of 50. We're 6% of the experience through. Yeah, 600 fishermen's a lot, but it's not impossible to get. Good. And another upgrade. Alright. So, let's consider healthcare for a moment. I did unlock the bathhouse, but yeah, that's out of reach for sure. Yeah, we're fine. We've got 2 layers of clothes. Yeah. One of the things I definitely should probably get is a graveyard, actually, now that I think about it. Because the corpses that I just leave strewn about in the streets seem to have a pretty nasty effect on my health. So, fair enough. You know, I can get behind a graveyard. Alright. How much respect do they need? Not a lot. It turns out. Not a lot of respect. Good. Or no. Alright, this must not block other item. Alright. Yeah, I guess I can't have that 3rd row of graves. Filled entirely, anyway. There. 1 graveyard. That'll clean up the bodies and be yet another service, technically. Although things covered under religion. Oh no, you guys really don't care about burials, huh? Good to know. They don't care about burials. Huh. Oh yes, the worshipping with style tech would be a good one to pick up, I think. Yeah, because that's another cheap, easy grab. Yeah, we're struggling to maintain food. For sure at this point. Apparently, like, food servings to 2 is just huge, though. We're already halfway up this friggin' thing. Which shocks me. Must be some hellishly diminishing returns on additional food. Alright. That said, let us continue. Are you guys... Oh, max dimensions reached, of course. Okay, it's from this way. Which arguably is worse. There. A little something like this. And then we'll just have a small fishery there. And that should be fine. Some part of it is not connected. Yep. And the auxiliaries. size a little here. Good. All right. And then finally, storage. Yeah, it's not like we need a lot in terms of the auxiliaries on that. So there we are. Alright. We're also at about an hour, so I think I'm gonna probably call the episode here. We're developing fairly well, I've gotta say. Like, we are up to nearly 700 Amevians. I have 82 odd jobbers, which is really good, honestly. And like, you know, frig at this rate, I'm also going to start hitting experience on the Globdian pastures, which is nuts. Yeah. Hard to complain. Things are going well. Yeah, good. Laboratories scaled. Yeah. But yeah, no, this is actually going really well. As I slowly but steadily try and improve things. Quality of your shrine. Probably should have spent that on fish, but oh well. Some days it'd be like that. Some days it'd be like that. Law and order. Maybe someday. Paper filing. Yeah. I mean, maybe someday I'll get decorative plazas. Well, I do have an import and an export depot. I have the capacity for imports and exports now. So, maybe I shall. Oh yeah, I need to do diplomacy with somebody, don't I? $30,000 in exchange for trade. Alright. Threat minus 0. Fucking Christ. Okay, we're apparently a friggin' threat to them, I guess. To your neighbor, yeah. I hate that we can only trade with them. Okay. So we're clearly gonna have to do something about them then. Clearly gonna have to do something about them. Alright. You know, what if I just made another pasture? That'll put more people in to work there. And good. We now have 149, so I don't know why that doesn't read like 0.05, but either way, that's good stuff. Like, it's climbing. Our experience value gets there. I'm not sure if it's actually linear, but it seems like it should be. There might be some weird curvature to it, though. On that note, I did reach Dakari and have 2, like, additional noble slots, don't I? So I should consider that as well. Hang on. Master Textiles, Master of the Feast. Yeah. Rusty Master, the Master Builder. I feel like Master Builder is actually really good right now because I definitely need that extra output, you know? Or at least I feel like I do. 25% to the Carpenters. That seems like something I desperately need. Our streets covered by crystal water. Yeah, someday. Yeah. Let's get another noble. And improve the output of my carpenters. It helps. It helps a lot. Because, man, do I need more furniture so badly. How's our access to food? Still holding. Like, I think we're struggling to get food, but it's okay. Like, we're just kind of barely floating. Yeah. We're just barely floating, I think. Well, the good news is we've got another Globdian pasture going that will be, what, 2/3 filled and then some fairly quickly. So, once those Globdians grow up, they'll start producing, and before you know it, we'll be in pretty good shape. As yet another farm of Globdians will reach productivity peak. Alright, so, I don't know. I'm thinking opium farming is probably my winning move. You know, I really am. Groundwater. Ah, yes. So, fertility, please. Oh, there's a fish overlay. Good to know. Fertility's only 87 here. Fertility 100, yeah, okay. We need to like do a little more work, but yeah, this area could be good for an opium farm. It's kind of central though. It's fine. Let's remove the water here. Or as much as we can anyway. And just return the deep. Okay, you guys can still screw around in that. That's good. There might be some random things left behind, which is fine. Anyway, so opiate farm. Fertility 100 sounds good. Okay, max size is reached. Seemingly perfectly. Alright. Fertility's 100. The area must be connected. Ah, yes, fair point. There we are. We will actually... Yes, because we need opiates to complete. The crop might be growing in the wild. Have a look. I think it is. Just have to find it. Ah. Ooh. Got a overlay on here. Alright, it's on this island here. Un momento. We will need a bridge. Good. But yeah, yet another farm. Nice opium farm. Alright. Unfortunately, I think opium's late summer, so we're not going to get it this year. But still. Look at this place. It's almost full on animals. They're almost all adults. Like yet another full up Globdian pasture. Yeah, 88 workers. And when I place down the next Globdian pasture here, we'll start getting the experience bonus as well. I dream of 600 people working in our esteemed fishing industry, and maybe even 600 Globdian pasturers. Almost there. And now the flood of workers can come to harvest the opium that we will plant. We need 204 opium. We'll see how well this goes. Honestly, I mean, just cancel any of the remaining ones that didn't get filled in. There are now water features. $104 opium. Alright, so next year we should get enough. Next year we'll get enough opium. Stop the farm. Not bad though. The city has gone well. We're at freaking 746 people. Like, this is absurd. This is going so well with the fish available. Yeah, the Amevians not eating as much as every other race combined with their, like, solid fishing means that if you can, like, get a map like this one with decent fish stocks, you end up in, like, a really good situation. Yeah. Like, which one's super expensive? Come on, I thought there was one that was like 300. Yeah, 350. Oh, we don't have enough cloth for that now. There we are. Well, either way, more fish, more eggs, more meat. We're there. So thank you everyone for watching. I've been Kelvin. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.